And so this week we're doing like our top like everyday look, I think it is. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to look before I film the video, but yeah, so I'm just gonna get right into it. First, I'm starting off with Indian wood paint pots. Usually if I was doing this every day, I would secure it with a primer under it, but this kind of works as a two-in-one product because it holds the eyeshadow really nicely. I don't have problems with creasing with the MAC paint pots, so that's really nice. But if you have kind of like oily lids, I would recommend using a primer. Or if you have like experience with it, obviously you'll know if you need it or not. But I'm spreading this on my upper lash line, like on my upper lash line, on my lid with my finger. I find that with the finger it spreads a lot nicer than it would with like a synthetic brush like this. So that's why I use my finger. And I'm mostly concentrating this on the inner half, as you can see. And I store those down like that. It's just so it preserves itself a little bit longer. And then I'm using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Iced Mocha. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, like, I guess the name says it all, like icy mocha color. So yeah, I hate when I do that. And I explain the name with what it is, but whatever. And I'm putting this on the outer corner. So these might crease on you, they might not. So again, you might want to secure it with a primer under it. And I wouldn't recommend applying so much of the Indian wood by there so that it's not like a cream on cream type of thing. And yeah. Next I'm taking just a flat shader, and then I'm using this color from a CoverGirl Eye Enhancers Trio in Shimmering Sands. Forgot that for a little bit. So yeah, tapping off the excess, and I'm putting this right on the inner corner, just popping it right here to give some brightness, kind of bringing it a little bit higher than you normally would with a lid color, kind of a little bit into the crease. So that's that. Then I'm taking MAC's eyeshadow in Tempting with a fluffy brush and just tapping it on the outer corner and then swirling it like this. Sorry, every really weird face is what I put on eyeshadow. And yeah, this is my intense face. Alright, so just like that. Then I'm going to bring it up a notch, and I'm using this darker color, kind of like espresso, but this is not espresso, I'm not sure what it's called. And I'm dipping an angled brush into there. And if you're comfortable just with those two colors on your lid, you're fine, you don't have to use this, but I'm putting this on my upper lash line. Don't tug on your lash line, sorry. On your eyes, it's bad, but it's a really bad habit of mine. And then you can slightly bring it in the crease to kind of smoke it up. Alright, so I don't really wear eyeshadow on like a daily basis for school, but this is like what I would wear like on a weekend. I use MAC's Tan Pigment. All these colors are very dupeable. Excuse me, I keep like gasping. From the MAC quad that I used, you can, for Tempting, you can like substitute it with like a goldy bronze color, any goldy bronze color. You can even use this one in the I keep calling it Maybelline, it's CoverGirl. And then like the dark brown, obviously there's tons and tons of matte dark browns out there. That one's not matte, I believe it's like a satin or velvet or something, but really doesn't matter. So this is a gorgeous color. It is kind of like a melon pigment, but this one's a little bit more orangey. And I'm taking this on a flat top eyeliner brush. And this kind of ooh, I do that all the time. I'm going to put this in the middle right here, kind of as a transition color. I'm going to get a little closer. And I'm blending it this way. Just like that. Gives a gorgeous, like, I don't know. I don't want to say soupy, it doesn't make sense, but I don't know, it just kind of fades into like a darker color, which is really nice. As my blending color, I'm going to be using, this is from a e.l.f. eyeshadow quad, and this is in Matte Mauve. You can't see the little print on the back, but yeah. It's kind of like kid eyeshadow or like wedge or cork or something like that. And this is going to be my blending color. It's going to soften all of the colors that I applied on my crease and going to make them really nice. So yeah, if you don't have a color like this, just use a lighter eyeshadow, something close to your skin tone, or you can use a powder if you don't have that. Like I use that all the time, like a powder like this. So yeah. Alright, so you can see I kind of blended them, made it look really nice, give you a really nice effect. And then you can apply liquid liner. I really am not a fan of liquid liner, but I'm just going to try this. Alright, and I love my eyeliner on the lower lash line, and I use the Rimmel Soft Cocoa Kajal eye pencil. It's kind of like the Stila Kajal eye pencil, but I don't know, I love this one. And it broke, so I'm not going to apply it, but I kind of had it on before. Let's see. You can light your tight line as well. I love lighting my tight line. I feel like it just opens up your eyes a lot. And lastly, I'm just going to finish off by using nylon eyeshadow. And I love this color, it's one of my favorites. And just popping this in the inner corner, closing your eyes and just swooping it in like that. And yes. Brulee eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. This is an exact dupe for MAC's Brulee eyeshadow. I was going to do a MAC dupes video. I might still do that, but it's just like a head start on it. It is an exact dupe. And again, if you don't have a color like this, you can't find this for whatever reason, this is like $1.99. It's really cheap. Just use your face powder, or like a lighter shade of a face powder if you're not that light. Like I'm not this light, obviously, like, but yeah. So that is it. I would just apply mascara, which I kind of have on, but like I've had this on since the morning time, and yeah, so that is the look, and I hope you enjoyed. Again, I kind of switched this up like during the weekends and stuff, but this is just something that these colors look nice together. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.